One-on-one containment for the Opals is huge here down the stretch. Can you guard your man one-on-one, prevent rotations defensively?
Crucial offensive possession for Australia. Madgen blocked from behind.
Great possession play. Madgen, wow. Keeps the ball alive, gets it to Blitzards for an easy 2. Madgen as a vet doing the hard work things down the stretch, came up with it for a team for an easy bucket for Blitzards. Great play test, Madgen.
Back to within 3. Now the Opals searching for a stop. Miyazaki. Shot clock at 7. Has the switch. Decides to fire away from outside. Here come Australia.
2-possession game.
Madgen. Off to Heel. Plenty of time to work with on the shot clock. Heel stripped. Madgen tipped it back, but Japan were waiting for it. Now Australia might need to consider fouling. Miyazaki winding the clock down.
Yeah. They're going to play it out. I mean, you're 3 down, they score here. It's 2 buckets. That's what they've gone with. Playing a stop, they're going to have to get a 3-point shot.
And they foul with 1.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Fouls to give as well, so it'll be a baseline ball for Japan.
You know, interesting there, as you called it, Jack. Fouling early for the Opals, send it to the sideline. Can you create a steal? You know, they let the clock wind down. They're not aware you're 3 points down. You got to make something happen defensively.
So Japan in possession, 7.5 seconds remaining off the inbound. And
challenge here, you're going to foul, send it back, foul, free throws. We know this team are an exceptional free throw shooting team. They're at 85%. They're going to make at least 1. In fact, they're probably going to make 2. You're then down 5. You're down 2 shots with 6 seconds maybe to play. Tough situation, but anything is possible in, you know, 7-second games in basketball. Anything can happen, but certainly it's going to be pushing it uphill for the Opals from here.
It's inside the last 2 minutes, so we can't take you inside the coaches' huddles. Let's pretend that you're coaching the Opals. You've done it before, Graffy. What would you be saying right now?
Yeah, look, you got to come up with a steal right here. You got to come up with a steal on this pass. If you can't steal it, you got to take their hands off and force the free throw. But you got to come up with a steal, motor it, and try and get a 3 ball. With 3 down, so you got to take a 3-point shot. It's immediate steal, immediate foul. You got no other options. That's it. You know, and the clock ran down. Then we clearly weren't clock aware, score aware. Yeah, but these are all learning situations, learning for the coaching staff, learning for the athletes on the floor. But there's got to be, again, recognition, clock and score.
Akaho to inbound for Japan. Looking for the quick steal, Australia. Akaho needs to get it in and can't.
Wow!
What drama!
Now it's doable. Advance the ball. You got to. Who's on the floor now? What are the substitutions? Have you got your best 3-point shooting team in? Who's going to feed the ball? You got to get a good 3-point look early. Look, I think you got to take the 3. Getting it on the rim for a 3-point play with 7 left. That's not it. Who's going to take the 3 here? And have you got your best 3-point shooters on the floor?
As far as the 3-point shooting stats go for Australia, they're not pretty. Let's be frank. 21% from outside. Shyla Heel has made 3 of Australia's 6 threes for the game.
Yeah, she's in. You know, does Rochi stay in? Do you put Melbourne back in? Kayla's clearly a 3-point shooter. You know, Tess is. Do you put Garvin back in for Blitzards right now, or Garvin back in for Rochi? You know, decisions on, are our best 3-point shooters on the floor? Who's the feeder? Have we got a play that we know we're going to execute?
Here's Japanese coach Toru Onzuka. No doubt that Heel will be attracting a crowd.
Look, Japan here too. You'd imagine they'll be switching everything.
Let's get to Jenny Screen courtside quickly.
Well, obviously, you know, Shyla's going to be a target going in the 2 spot at the moment. You're going to have a small-to-small screen action happening on the inbounds. with Maddie and Shyla and hoping that there's a bit of miscommunication with Japan. You might find Shyla popping for the 3, or we're going to look for penetration, and then you're going to have Blitzovs, who's been shooting well tonight, and then Tess on the weak side. Let's see what happens, guys.
Options out there. One play left to square it away at 56 and send it to overtime. George with her back to the basket. Rochi, they're happy to concede the layup, Japan.
Clearly, you know, it's 1 point down, you got possession. So, you know, for the